What's going on, people? So, if you don't like Nintendo, that's on you personally. You are more than welcome to hate Nintendo. I grew up playing Nintendo. I'm not going to hate on them. But there is something I've noticed when I go shopping around for video games that I cannot fucking get past. I cannot get past it. Because if they're going to treat one this way, they should treat them all this way with no bias. But yet, these companies have bias and it's right in front of you. And you can be sitting there thinking, well, what do you mean bias? And who are you talking about? Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, and Target. The four major retailers you go to buy your video games, unless you go to a mom and pop store or you shop online. The four major chains of video game providers right now are all biased. That means they've chosen. And they've either been bought or paid, or they are substantially doing this for reasons I can't even think of. Which is they are more willing to push PlayStation and Xbox games than the Nintendo games, even when Nintendo has the exact same game on it. If you think I'm lying to you, walk into a Walmart right now and try to buy Rhyme on the Nintendo Switch. Try to buy Attack on Titan Season 2, for a matter of fact. That game just came out, and I just got home from Walmart where I bought Resident Evil on PS4 for 20 bucks and Splinter Cell Blacklist for 15. Try to say that it's an even playing field with games that are subject to be on everything. It'll do too. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. You might luck up and find those in a Walmart. You might luck up and find those in a Target, but chances are slim to none. You see what I'm saying? Yet you can walk over to the PS4 section and there they are. Rhyme is right there out front on the Xbox One section when I went to Walmart just tonight. It was right there. I saw Season 2 of Attack on Titan for Xbox One and the PS4, but there wasn't a copy for the Switch available in the same retail store. They don't have the Switch version of the same fucking game. Why not? It's not like they forgot to order the game. Because you got the fucking game. You knew it was there when you pressed order. That's what I don't understand. I don't think Nintendo's doing that. I don't think Nintendo's going, we're not going to sell Attack on Titan Season 2. Fuck out of here. No. They wouldn't put it on the system if anything was going to sell. You can't find... you can't find Wonder Boy everywhere. Why in the fuck is that game not everywhere? Yet, you can find the Xbox One version and the PS4 version no matter where you look. But you can't find the Switch version. Why? Why are they doing this? Why is it when I walk into a GameStop, you have the right wall and the left wall full of either Xbox or PS4 games on either side? The back wall is merchandise they shouldn't have. And then you have this little rinky-dink, small little corner where the Nintendo Switch games are. Not only the Switch games, but the Switch accessories and the Amiibo. All of it is in the same little rinky-dink corner. And you're thinking, well, what about the 3DS? No, the 3DS games are there as well. They just have a little smaller section next to the small section, so it looks like this. So it can look like it's a little bit big, but in reality, it's like this. Sitting under a display. Most of the time. Nintendo is getting screwed over when it comes to retail space. I don't know if they have to buy it. I don't know if they just don't want to use it. I don't know what's going on. But I noticed the amount of biased opinions in these places that are supposed to be neutral and have no opinion. Yes, their employees are allowed to because they buy it, but the main person at the top who is responsible for displaying whatever they carry is very biased. I mean, GameStop is obvious. Because, again, you walk in and it's right and left wall just slam packed full of fucking PlayStation and Xbox games. But Nintendo gets this little rinky-dink corner. Making that kind of shopping on a lot of people's minds going, well, Nintendo just doesn't have anything. That's not true. It is not. If you go by what the retail market says about Nintendo with the amount of space offered to Nintendo, you would think Nintendo has nothing. The fact that you can't find games on the Nintendo platform when they're not limited editions of anything. They're not even limited games. When you can't find those games in any store, even though they should be everywhere, because the exact same game on another system is available at that fucking store, it makes you think, what are they doing? What are these retailers doing to the Nintendo brand? Because they're the ones who are obviously where you go, and you're going to base your opinion off of how they advertise it, how they have their space cut out. You see what I'm saying? If Xbox and PlayStation have this massive amount of room for all this shit, but Nintendo is squished into a little bitty corner because whatever reason, you're gonna think, well, they don't have anything because they have this little rinky-dink corner in comparison to this massive amount of space over here where PlayStation and Xbox are. You know what I'm saying? And that's wrong to do because you're making your customers feel like, there's nothing there when there is. And there isn't a way in hell for the Nintendo Switch to have been the hottest fucking console on the market during the Christmas season, all that shopping time, if it had nothing on it. It just wouldn't happen. PlayStation didn't sell all them units because it had nothing on it. No, it had stuff on it. Even though, yes, it was a bunch of re-releases and stuff, it still had the occasional hiccup of releasing a extremely only on PS4 game. You can't find this on the PS3. Those did exist. So, I have to say there's something wrong within this system because how in the hell does that happen? How in the fuck do we get here? I understand the Wii U because the Wii U didn't sell. It was only like 600 games. But the Switch has over 100 games right now. Has over 100 games. And they're still getting these really big titles like Outlast 2 just got released on the Switch. That game's going to be hard to find on the shelves. Not because, it was only on Nintendo and it's only in the Nintendo segment. No. You can find that game easily on PS4 and Xbox One. In fact, I found the Trinity Collection at Walmart with ease. Now, when that comes out as a physical on the Switch, I guarantee you it will not be on the shelf where the Switch is for Target, Walmart, Best Buy, or GameStop. Well, GameStop might have it because they carry everything new if you order it. But if anything, we're going to see these games become very scarce because of this. You get what I'm saying? Why is Gear Club not at Walmart? Why is it not at Target? Why can't I find that game anywhere but fucking GameStop? GameStop didn't buy that game the way they bought Xenoblade Chronicles on Wii. They didn't buy that game. Why isn't it available on everything? Like, why can't I go to Target and pick it up? Why can't I go to Best Buy and pick it up? Why do I have to go exclusively to GameStop? It's not a GameStop exclusive. It's not even a first party game. It's a third party game. Why is it I can only get Rhyme at GameStop? Why can't I get that anywhere? That should be everywhere. If it's available across the board, it should be advertised as across the board and available. If it's available on one, it's available on all. And no, these stores are not just selling out of these games. They're just not carrying them. They're deciding we're not going to carry the Nintendo version of these games. That has to be what's going on. That's the only thing that makes any fucking sense. Because they carry the same exact game on the other systems. Rhyme is out front and center for PS4 and Xbox One. But it's nowhere to be found on the Switch version at Walmart? Really? Attack on Titan Season 2, you can find that right now on Xbox One and PS4 at Walmart, but the Switch version is just missing in action magically? Why? Why is that? See what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to point out because I don't know how you guys feel about it, but me personally, if it was happening to PS4, I would still say something. If it was happening to Xbox, I would still say something because I believe that competition is healthy. And if it's not an even playing field for any of these three, if it's not even, then we all lose. And it's controlling how you purchase. And that is just wrong. Controlling how someone purchases something because, you have a bigger selection of it. That's just wrong. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like PlayStation and Xbox are becoming the powerhouse not because of anything special. It's just because they have more space. They have more space to advertise more shit. Yet, Nintendo can have a little bit less because their system's only a year. But if they had the same advertisement room, you might be more intrigued to go buy that system. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like that. I don't like that because they're pushing PlayStation on you. They're pushing Xbox on you. But they're like, yeah, Nintendo, just kind of stay back a little bit. Just, you're not really needed here. Yet, I mean, look at the Nintendo, man. Look at the Switch. You tell me this is not more of a system to own than the PS4 or Xbox One? Because it's saying, yes, playing on phones are the future, and obviously it is. If PUBG and Fortnite are both mobile, obviously it is. I mean, if Overwatch came out on mobile, I'm pretty sure everybody would be like, oh, mobile's taking over. Fuck these having to be on television things. You dig what I'm saying? If those games, which are number one on everyone's playlist right now, are mobile friendly right now, why in the fuck would the next PlayStation be dedicated to a television? Why is it the next Xbox should be dedicated to a television if these games are playable on your phone? Nintendo is obviously a threat when it comes to they've chosen to go that path with being able to play on TV or take it with you because they see the future in the mobile industry with games like Fortnite and PUBG and other titles being able to be played on a phone, and it's not like it's difficult, it's very easy. They see that. And I think it scares PlayStation, it scares Microsoft because they don't have any plans for that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there because I don't know if anybody else has talked about that. I don't know if anybody else has really ever noticed anything like that, but I was just there and I noticed it, and it bothers me. And like I said, it wouldn't be, oh, well, you're just saying this because of Nintendo. No, no, no. If they did this with Xbox, I'd be saying something. If they did this with PlayStation, I'd be saying something because I believe in a fair um, competition playground. I believe in fair advertisement space. I believe in fair, you know, competition. I don't believe in this, oh, look at all this PlayStation room. Oh, look at all this Xbox room. Look at this little bitty corner for Nintendo. I don't believe in that. If you have all this space for PlayStation, you have all this space for Xbox, you have all the same space for Nintendo. Especially considering how much shit they have on the 3DS. What the fuck? Deuces.